and the man who Spencer Lee beat last year at the 125-pound in the 125-pound finals, Nick Suriano of Rutgers. But let's get back to action here. About 177. It's Kavac, it's Sherry. They are wrestling to stay alive. This is a wrestlebacks match. Kavac lost to UNC's Devin Kane by fall in the opening round pigtail. 4 minutes and 32-second loss there, and it was a major decision for Dan Sherry. He got majored by defending NCAA champion out of Arizona State University, Zahid Valencia. No points awarded as Sherry looked for a dump. Kavac working on a front headlock, over-under situation. Kavac has the underhook on that right side, gets out. Sherry still holding that left wrist, looking for a 2-on-1. They break the action. Both guys get back to collar ties. 18 seconds remain, period number 1. Session number 2. Three seconds left, too, so we will see. Jason Wedgbury is the side official. Green defers. Will take the choice over to Sherry, and he will head in the down position, starting period number 2, tied. About 177. Still a goose egg for both wrestlers after the opening period. Head referee looks to the left and says that was another whistle from another mat. So he eats that caution. 0-0. We are even as Dean Sherry shoulder rolls, Granby rolls, whatever you want to call it. Either way, he hits the young rolls out of it, and we have a point on the board here, and Dean Sherry leads 1-0. So it will be Kavac's choice. High-level shot for Kavac. Look for a snatch single towards the right leg of Sherry, but he steps that right leg back. Both guys back to the collar ties. You see a couple of plugs in the right nostril. That was an injury time taken from Sherry towards the left side of the edge of the mat. Did get a bloody nose, so now Kavac looking for double underhooks after Sherry was hit with the stall warning. Sherry working on the left side collar tie. Switches to a right side. Low-level shot to the left leg. And now you're starting to see Kavac did a good job of getting Sherry's hips flat and was able to pick up the first offensive points of the match. Now we're tied. Sherry picks up his second escape. Kavac working on the collar tie. Right side. Left side for Sherry. Arm drag attempt. Very slick. And now keeps the arm. Does Sherry. These guys are scrapping here. End of the period, so tied. We ended period number 1 tied at 0. We end period number 2 tied at 2. Third period, it's going to be Green's choice. So you will have Kavac electing to go in the down position. Now it looks like the left nostril is bleeding of Sherry. Can't catch a break. Coaching staff for Ryder, if you heard behind me, Coach Walsh telling Sherry Continuous action, you've got this, so stay on top. Running time not a factor, sitting at 12 seconds in favor of Kovach of Indiana as he comes up to his feet, clears the hands, gets the escape, and takes the lead 3-2. 1:45 left, period number 3. And coming up next, it will be, this is mat number 7, Spencer Lee, 19-3. The sophomore out of Iowa taking on Sean Fowles out of North Carolina State, 12-2. That's about 185, so we'll jump back to 125 pounds after this. 115 as Sherry gets in on a swing single, head to the inside, it's stuffed, but he's gonna come across, find that far left, or that far right leg, and pick up his first takedown of the bout. And now he leads 4-3. Just under a minute to go. And now you're starting to see around 16 guys coming to the mats. Rayvon Foley, Video Arujau over on mat number 4. McGee Mueller, mat number 5. 23 seconds left here. Kovach gives up the cradle and a possible fall for Dean Sherry of Ryder here. And there he's going to get it. Gets him flat. Dean Sherry lives on. And Kovach, his tournament is done.